God has something to say to you. God has something to say to me. Listen, listen, pay attention, for God has something to say. Praise the Lord. Hello everybody. Hello everybody. Hope you're doing fine. Cause I'm doing fine. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Hello everybody. Hope you're fine. Hope you're good. Yeah, I'm here again to give you totori story. We go totori your body well. Yeah, today is another story series time with a message. Yeah, so this story, anytime I remember this story, I just used to laugh. Even before filming this, I was just laughing like it's so funny and hilarious, so to say. Yeah, so it happened that one day I went out with my siblings, like my sisters and I went out. So we were coming back and we were supposed to get what we cook, what we are going to get and what we are going to cook on our way back. So we were coming back, got to the bus, we came down from the bus to take a bike that will take us home. So when we got out from the bus, I collected the change from the conductor. Then I was with 100 naira and I was with 1,000 naira. I held the money in my hand and we walked down to where we're going to take the bike. Getting to where we're going to take bike, I thought it was a prize. So my younger sister and I took one bike. My twin sister took another bike. So we are going. We got to the junction of our streets. My twin sister and I decided to get down and go get what we have to get before going, what we have to get to cook, instead of getting home and coming back. So, and before we boarded our bike, something told me that I should keep the 1,000 naira inside my bag, then hold the 100 naira. But I was like, when I enter the bike, I would put 1,000 naira in my bag. Mind you, I was holding the two money. So when we entered the bike, I now separated the 1,000 and the 100 naira. I didn't know, it was dark, it was in the night. So when we were about to get down at the junction, I just gave my younger sister money. I just picked one money. I didn't know which hand, maybe it was the right hand or the left hand. I put the 1,000 or the 100 naira. So I just gave her the one on my right hand. I gave her the money. And when she gets home, she should give the bike man. So my sister and I went to get what we were going to eat for the night. Lo and behold, getting there, after buying everything, it was now time to pay. And this is like after like 5-15 minutes or 5-10 minutes after we had parted ways with my younger sister. I finished buying what I wanted to buy, and the woman asked for money. She told me the price of what I bought, and I told her that okay, I was 1,000 naira, give me so change. She gave me the change, and I gave her the supposed 1,000 naira. So after giving her the money, she now said that this is 100 naira now. I was like, 100 naira, okay. No, it's 1,000. She now said, thank God I've never put the money inside my purse, so take the money. I looked at the money, I was like, hey, 100 naira. We dropped onto boats and we ran back to meet my younger sister. Getting home, she was already in the house. I was like, thanks, the bike man has gone. I went to meet her. I asked her, did you collect change from the bike man? She was like, change? Which change? She be you gave me 100 naira. I said, no, it's not 100 naira. It's 1,000. Ha! As everybody said, shouted. The three shouted like, hey, 1,000. So they're running about looking for the bike man. God, so funny. We're looking for the bike man up and down. Ha! God, I didn't know what to do. We are going from one junction to another. The possible places, the place we passed, and that night, it was not funny. It wasn't funny. I don't know I don't know what came over me that made me to made the suggestion, because they were like, what are we going to do now? I said, let's go and start looking for the bike man. So I running up and down from every bike. We are stopping every bike man. Please, why do you want to drop us at so street? We gave you 1,000 naira. You instead of 100 naira, we did the change now. They will look at us like, no, not be me. We're just going and going and going until we trekked back to the bus stop where we took the bike. We're now meeting every bike man. God, that night, oh God, I will never forget that night, because it taught me a great lesson. In my lifetime, what happened that night will never happen again. We're now going from bus stop to bus stop. So we now stopped at the junction. Someone saw us, someone that is familiar with us, now saw us that. What happened? We now narrated the story to him. He was like, the money has gone. I said, 1,000. Come on, go like that. What am I going to do? They give us the money to buy what I'm going to eat this night, and they've not yet come back. Time is going. What am I going to do? By the time they will come back from wherever they went to, all the shops would have closed. What am I going to do? Thank God that the person we had to buy the stuff from is a familiar person. So she gave us and said that when our parents come back, we can come and give her the money back. If she had closed, we'll give her the money the next day. That was our saving grace. If not, I don't even know what would have happened. Quite alright, we narrated the story to our parents, and they were just laughing like, do you expect to see the bike man? Oh. I don't know, my friend. And she was like, that's a wolf. You took bike. Uber bike. Seriously, it was a funny scenario. It was really, really, really funny. Like, then it was not funny because God, that night that night we were just running up and down. We were so tired. That tiredness left our body. Like, it was tiredness that did not make us to trek from the bus stop to our house, because it's just like 10, 15, 20 minutes. But we decided to take bike, and the bike that we took chop our money because of carelessness and, let's say, disobedience. So that was how it just happened. And anytime I remember that, I was just even till the next day, I was still trying to look at every bike man faces. I was like, this, because the next day I went out to my twin sister and we were going trekking to the bus stop, and I was like, see this man, he looked like the man that collected our money. Should we go and meet him? We were about going there, and I just said, whoa, just forget about it. It has gone. There's nothing that can happen again. Even though he's the one, he will not give you the money and nothing. Just forget about it. I said, okay, just forget about it like that. I will continue. So we continued, though. We allowed the money to go like that. But it was still paining me. It was still paining me because it would have been avoided. Sure, you know, it would have been avoided. That mind told me, that thing told me, put this money in your bag. But no, I did not listen. So what's the essence of this story? The essence of this story is that whatever you want to do in life, wherever you want to go in life, mention it, name it. Always listen to God. Always listen to that small, still voice that speaks to you. So that you will not be like me, that was looking for bike man up and down. so that you would all those things will be avoided. There are so many things that can be avoided, that happens to us in life, that can be avoided, so as to curb those things, so as not to regret in life, so as not to regret your actions and inactions. Always listen to that small still voice that speaks to you, no matter how little that thing is, no matter how it is. Always listen to that small still voice. It might be very minute. It might just be that I want to go and do something for someone, or I want to get this thing, or I want to, whatsoever it may be. Always listen to the spirit, so that you would avoid a lot of things. Like me now, if I had listened to that spirit that told me, put this 1,000 naira in your bag, I would not have mistakenly given 1,000 naira for 100 naira to a bike man. That's just the bitter truth. Because this thing happens a lot. It's something that happens to us day in, day out, our everyday life. If you want to do something, if you want to go somewhere, and for example now you want to go out, and that spirit just tells you, take umbrella, and you'll be like, this one is shining now, why should I carry umbrella? Please obey. Because you might say, oh, it is load, and you just go out, and you've not gone very far or so, or you've gone so far that you cannot go back, and rain start falling. You'll be like, and that spirit told me, that thing told me, if I know, I for don't answer, that thing told me, that I should take umbrella, and now see me, I'm drenched. Or for example, you want to buy something, and the spirit told you, no, don't buy it here, buy it when you get home, or buy it another place. Because that thing has happened to me too before. I wanted to get something, and something just told me, don't buy it. I was like, I have the money, why should I not buy it? I bought it. So as I was going, the bus I've already calculated the money with me. The bus I was to take, I don't know, all of a sudden they just hiked the price, and I was like, what would I do? I've bought this thing. The money with me is short because I'm still going far. So I said, okay. I entered the bus. Hey, funny thing, I was now praying, God, please, let me see someone that will pay for me. God, please, let me see someone I know. God, please, allow this conductor to reduce price for me. The first one, God, please, allow this conductor to reduce price for me. I begged the man, reduce it to this amount now, to the amount that is supposed to be. The man said, no, if you're not entering, come down. I did not enter that one. I waited for another one. Same thing. And it was getting late. I just had to enter. I did not see someone that will pay for me. I did not see someone that I know. They did not reduce the price. I paid the money that they told me to pay. And the long and short of the story is that, along the line, I almost got stranded. What made me not get stranded was that when I got to the bus stop before my final bus stop, like the bus stop I would take a bus going to my final bus stop, I saw my mom. I didn't even know I was in the bus already, and the money with me was not enough, but I just entered the bus, and other people entered. So as we were going, someone started talking in the bus on phone. I was like, that sounds like my mom's voice. As I looked back and I saw my mom, I said, like, pay for me, the money with me is not enough. She was like, if you did not see me, what will you do? I said, thank God you are here. It's God that said. So that's about today's story. Moral lesson: always listen to that small still voice. It's God speaking that is trying to avert something that would happen to you. Reminds me of this song we do sing in our children's church those days. God has something to say to you. God has something to say to me. Listen listen, pay attention, for God has something to say. Yeah, God always has something to say to each and every one of us at every point in time. All you need to do is just to pay attention to that small still voice. That still small voice can go a long way in helping you in your day-to-day activity. Thank you very much for listening to today's story. Yeah, so I'm happy today. Because the next story that will be coming to you will be anchored by me and somebody special. Oh God, don't worry, just sit back and wait. Fingers crossed. Thank you for today. See you next time. I remain Oluwaseyi Ajimuda, the voice and face behind Emmy's vlog. And if you're yet to subscribe, please do so. Subscribe so you can get these wonderful things. Come on.